Hi, this is Jerry with I Love RV Life, and today we're in Summerdale, Alabama at the Escapee Rainbow Plantation RV Campground. Now, if you've never heard about an Escapee campground, I can't wait to share this with you. Escapee organization is absolutely fantastic. I've been a member ever since we started RVing over 5 years ago. And they really are an advocate group for all the RVers out there. I strongly recommend if you are, if you travel a lot or a full-timer and you're not an escapee, please join. I think it's really great for everybody, and they really do look after us, and they offer so many things for those of us who travel a lot in our RVs. You can go out to escapees.com to find out more about that. But another benefit that they have is a wide range of Escapee RV campgrounds. Now, anybody can stay in one, but if you're an Escapee member, then you get a discount to be able to stay in these. And they're everywhere from, I think they've got 2 in Florida. They've got this one in Summerdale, Alabama, just a few minutes from Gulf Shores. We're just minutes from the beach. They've got them out west. They've got one up in Tennessee that's close to Pigeon Forge. And these things are very reasonable. And they really do cater for those of us who travel a lot in RVs. I just can't share that enough. And this is an absolutely fantastic campground. I can't wait to share it with you and just show you what all these great camping spots look like. One of the unique things about Rainbow Plantation is all these lots, every single one of them, all 76, are double lots. Would you look at the size of these things? They've been over here cleaning up some leaves here today, but look at these beautiful live oaks. I'm just going to turn around and show you the spot that we're in. We're in 82. I'll back up here. This thing is a jewel. It's just absolute. Look at this. Look at these big live oaks that a bunch of us are in. And then when I talk about the size of this, you can see here's 81 to my left. You see how much space that I have, even parking the big gray Wonder here. Then we've got all this space here, and then everything around the side of it. Isn't this fantastic? This is absolutely awesome. And just look at how much space that we've got here up underneath this tree. Just a ton of room between us and there's our nearest neighbor. Isn't that awesome? Just love this. And here's the other thing. Half of the spots here in the campground are 50 amp. The other half are 30. They also have some dry camping, which is very cheap up above here. But just look at the size of this space. It's absolutely massive. And we're here early September. It's still quite a bit warm as a matter of fact. And these shade are just really letting our air conditioners rest. And we'll just walk over here in one of the empty spots. So we're in 82. This is 65 over here. There's 64 over there. Of course, 66 right there. And then you can see all the way up. And I'll put a link to the map so that you can see both how to get here and another link for the campground map. But you can just see just how massive these sites are. You could literally put 2 campers in here very easy, but that's not their deal. That's not their deal. And then I want to show this to you as well. This is, you've got an outer edge, an inner edge, and then you've got this middle part. So even when you're parked here, your privacy, look at how much space is between that mountain air and his closest neighbor over there. Isn't that fantastic? Just absolutely awesome. And there's a great view of our spot. Ah, I love this place. It is so very nice. Very easy, very easy access. Very easy access to get in and out. A couple things you can see here. No trouble getting your satellite signals here. Super easy. Big open views of the sky. You can either pick them up here. I'm looking toward the east on Dish, or you can pick them up back here in the back to the west if you're using Dish or DirecTV and you need to gain access to the west back side. So you can see this big open space that we've got here. There's a neighbor down there that's got his wine guard. I bet he's Dish, that's sitting down there. And then you look and you'll notice that there's houses over here. And you'll see a lot of RV ports that are located in this area. I don't know exactly how the plantation works with those spaces over there, but I'm sure those are sold lots, and they have everything on them from small homes to very RV-centric ports. And then way off in the distance, you'll find something else that's very unique about escapee parks. And those way off in the distance you see there are called ERPU sites. And basically those are 5-year lease sites. And if you're really interested in something like that, and you might want to take advantage of an ERPU site in an escapee park, then just go out to the website and they explain how that works. But just look at this thing. It's spotless. You don't see a speck of trash. Isn't that something? Gosh, look at this big pretty tree. Isn't that something? You don't find a speck of trash. Everybody's sweet and nice because, hey, you know, these are anything from full-timers to long-timers. I guess that's what you would call Joan and I. We're long-timers. And, you know, they've got rules about not junking up your site, so you don't see any of that type of stuff going on. You can stay here days, weeks, months, longer. Just gorgeous. So you may be asking yourself, Jerry, Joan, why are you staying at Rainbow Plantation? There's plenty of nice campgrounds down closer to the beach. You're absolutely right. There's some really, really nice campgrounds down there. There's the big state park, Gulf Shores State Park, that's located down there, about 490 sites. It's massive. And it's across the street from the beach, across the street from a lake. So you have that if you like the state park feel. If you go out toward Fort Morgan, there's a number of campgrounds that's out that way, from the basic to what I guess you would call the resort style. And also I can't wait to show you the video on Fort Morgan. It's pretty cool. And then if you really want to blow the budget, I'm talking about really blow the budget, and you've got that high-end Prevost, yes, we can all dream, then you can go over and stay at one of the higher-end resorts down there at $375 a night. I kid you not. That place is really something. Definitely out of my budget. But the way Joan and I travel, we'll splurge a little bit. You saw us at Huntington Beach. That was expensive. So for the next 4 or 5 stops, we look for the bargain. The other thing that I've talked about in the past, we hub and spoke. This is an absolute ideal place to hub and spoke. So if you come down State Road 59 from I-10, you'll come to Summerdale. It's right out of a little area called Robertsdale. All up through here is plenty of shopping, whether you need 1 or 2 Walmarts, they have them both here. Anything and everything you can think of, from a grocery store, big Tanger outlets, all those types of things. Then you've got great restaurants, and this one here is our favorite. Well, if you come if you come to Summerdale and you go to the campground, you've got to come to the Fish River Grill too. It's a little shopping center out here. It's just a few miles from the campground. Just great food, and I've been dreaming about this place. I love it. This is gumbo. Joan is having swamp soup. It is. I'll wait till you see the rest of the stuff we're going to have. Excuse me, I got to have me some gumbo. This is awesome. If you want to look at something awesome, this is pure southern delicacy, isn't it, Joan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. That is a massive plate of fried catfish.
It does look good.
It does look good. We have about wore out our bowl of gumbo, and now I am going to tackle a shrimp po' boy. Lord have mercy. This is going to be good. We love this place. We found it 3.5 years ago before we started doing videos. This place is awesome. We just absolutely love it. I'll put a link down in the description and on our ilovervlife.com website on how you can find it. One of the things that I just giggle when I look at their menu is they take redneck to an art form. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. I'm just quoting them. And it's where the locals eat. And that's what we go looking for. Oh my gosh, some of the best gumbo I've ever eaten in my life. So why, Jerry, do you do this hub and spoke arrangement? Well, we're 15 minutes from the beach. And we had kind of beached out, wasn't planning on going down there. big, beautiful, I guess you would call them sugar sand beaches. Gorgeous, gorgeous Gulf beaches, Gulf of Mexico. We are just a few minutes from there. I think about a 15-minute drive to be able to get to the beach. Well, we're out riding around, left the campground. We just drove a few miles down the road. This is Gulf Shores State Park. This is the beach down here. It's actually really, really pretty. We'll walk down there. I walked Joan out, so she's going to take a break for a minute, but let me just show you this. Really, really a pretty, pretty beach. We'll walk up. We're not going to go out on the pier, but we'll go up here just a little ways, and I'll just kind of give you a nice high view of this pretty, pretty beach. The neat thing about the sand here, and we'll walk out there in just a second, it's like powdered sugar. It's just super soft, but look how pretty this beach is. And again, this is all state park. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Like I said, it is a bit windy. Late in the afternoon too, but pretty beach. That's the pier area over there. We're not going to go out on the pier. But you got your little eatery in here as well. Come on, we'll walk down here on the beach and let you see this pretty sand. Well, we'll walk down here to the beach. Let me mention this to you. If you plan on coming, this stuff is just like powdered sugar. So if you plan on bringing like a wagon or something like that, just beware. This is super, super soft. Make sure you get you one of those wagons with the big tires. But look at this. We have the whole place to ourselves. Isn't it pretty? It's really nice down here. Well, it's definitely breezy, not big waves, but it really is a pretty beach. Just a handful of folks out here, all to yourself. And just minutes from the campground too. Took us maybe 15 minutes to get here. Not a big deal. We're 30 minutes from Mobile. We went over and saw the USS Alabama. That video will be coming up. That was really a great, great tour. I mentioned Fort Morgan. We went out to Fort Morgan. That's just a few minutes from here as well. So we can hub and spoke, and then we can stay here. You ready for this? For 23 bucks a night. That's 50 amp, full hookup, double lot. And it fits the budget, so we don't have to go out here and, you know, blow our budget on a campground, and we can enjoy some of the sights and some of the things to do around here. It's awesome. Well, let's go and look around a little bit more, and let me show you the campground. We'll go over to the clubhouse and to the pool and let you see that area as well before I close this out. This is mostly storage back here in the back. I'm just going to go down one of these loops just so you can see what these sites look like. And I'll show you a few off here to the side as well. These, I think, you can just look here, are probably some of the full-timers that are here, that are renting these, I guess, by the month or the year. I'm not sure how that works. But they put them pretty much back here in the back. And then as you get closer to the front, it starts thinning out a good bit. That's your month and week travels. Now, we were here in February a couple years ago, and the weather was very pleasant. It's, you know, it's not 70s every day, but evenings got a little cool, but it was nice. But just look at the size of these campgrounds. Just look how big they are. 36, 37. You can see how big these things are. 38. We're coming up on one where Joan and I were at a couple years ago. That would have been right here in the 40s under these big trees. It was really nice. But isn't this something? Isn't this a really, really nice campground? And just look how clean and how well taken care of. Everything is so trimmed up. Just looks fantastic. This is one of our, I know I say this a lot, but this is one of our favorites too. And I had mentioned earlier that you see a lot of homes in this area too, and you just see a wide variety. again, you see everything from RV ports to just little small homes. All of them very nice, really well maintained. A lot of people take a ton of pride in staying over here. And then some of these lots that you see in here are just bare, maybe with a building in the back, to where you have people that probably winter here, I'm guessing. So up here is the clubhouse. Looks like social hour has ended. Some really, really nice RV ports up here. Really nice. Everybody waves. So right over there is your clubhouse, and you'll see there's a door open over there. That's your laundry facility. They've got about 5 or 6, looks like brand new machines, washers and dryers. To the left of it is a bathhouse for men and women. And then over there in the distance, you'll see a very, very nice pool. And we'll walk over there and check that out. Also, 4 o'clock, they have social hour here. And haven't been to it yet, but I guess I should. So if you stay here, you can enjoy the pool. It's right behind the clubhouse, just a literally short walk, or you can hop in your tow truck and come over here. It's really nice. I say you could swim laps in this. It looks like it's mainly just for chilling out. I think 3 feet to maybe 5 feet, something like that, 6 feet. But nice area. And I imagine they have this opened up during the cooler periods. I'm looking over there in the distance, and they've got solar heaters, so they probably use it later on the year when it starts cooling off. But nice pool area. And then also here to the back of me is the clubhouse, and over here to the side of the clubhouse is a nice, very, very nice laundry with all brand new machines. Just really super nice. Rainbow Plantation in Summerdale, Alabama. I just can't say enough good things about it. It really, really is a nice campground. If you're an Escapee member, the rates are absolutely amazing. Even if you're not an Escapee member, the rates are still extremely, extremely good. And you're just a few minutes from I-10, a few minutes from Gulf Shores. You can still run down to the beach. Not far, about less than a half an hour from the USS Alabama and all the things that go on over in Mobile, if you want to go into that area as well. So that makes it fun too. But if you're not an Escapee member, consider joining them. It's a really fantastic organization that's been around for a long time, primarily created to be an advocate for we RVers who travel a little or travel a lot. It doesn't matter. They don't discriminate. They're really nice people. And it amazes me with the Escapee sticker on the back of my camper. We'll go to other campgrounds around, and somebody will come up and go, "Oh, what's your skip number?" And it always enters a nice little conversation, kind of a nice little club to be a part of. And then they've got a great website, an excellent magazine that all comes with that membership as well. So I will put a link in the description here if you are interested in becoming an Escapee member, how you can go there. You can also go out to ilovervlife and go to this blog. I will put that as well. But again, if you get a chance to stay in one of these Escapee campgrounds, again, they're from Florida all the way, I think, to Washington State. There's a lot of them around, and it really, really is a nice place to stay. We love this one. You know what? It's just another reason we love RV life.